Hi, applesauce.
Oh.
Hi, sweetie.
Do you want to come up here or no? Come on. Ugh. Look at this little one. Is she so cute?
Yeah.
Do you love her so much?
I do. She doesn't want me to pet her,
Look
though.
at this one little paw that looks like she dipped it in something. How cute is that? How cute are you? What you doing?
Playing with applesauce.
Applesauce. Did you like breakfast?
Mm-hmm. It was really good. Thank you. I have a bunch of dry shampoo in my hair right now.
Oh, jeez.
I know.
So we're filming later?
Mm-hmm. At 2.
Okay. I'm gonna get back to working on our taxes.
Okay. Thank you.
Bye, applesauce. Hey,
What?
I'm almost done with our taxes.
That's awesome. Thanks for doing that.
You're welcome, Tashina Combs.
Highly enjoyable.
I have to say, I wish that we had started using TurboTax 4 years ago.
You mean, yeah, I agree.
TurboTax and QuickBooks.
Yeah. I think QuickBooks is going to save us so much time this year. We'll save you, not me.
Yeah, it's not going to save you any time. It's going to save me a ton of time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yippity skippity.
Mm-hmm. I released some sponsored content. I've been replying to YouTube comments, especially on that Get Ready With Me we posted. It's currently not letting me reply to more, so I'm waiting for that to resolve. And then I've just been cleaning and getting ready to film.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to film in a few minutes.
Yeah, in 3 minutes. Filming a Get Ready With Me using, I can't remember if it's all new to me products or mostly new. I think I had to pull in like a not new to me setting powder.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
How exciting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Drugstore? Not drugstore?
Both. Mostly drugstore, I think. I can't remember exactly what I pulled out.
Cool.
Mostly drugstore, I think. It has the new Pacifica foundation and concealer. They sent them to me.
Neato.
Mm-hmm. Neato burrito. What are you doing?
Well, I just finished working on all the tax stuff.
Mm-hmm. But what will you be doing?
I was gonna film you. I don't know, probably start getting stuff ready for tonight.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. You're gonna go film.
Yep.
Cool.
Cool beans.
Hi everyone, I'm Tashina from Logical Harmony. Welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me this.
Sorry. I hit the wall.
I know. So we filmed that video and it was a lot of first impressions, and I'm not really sure how it went because the foundation kind of looked really light in the monitor, like more so than in person. So I don't know if there's flashback or not. So now we're going to St. Clair Brown. I got sent some non-vegan candy, so I'm bringing it to one of the employees there, Tiff, because she appreciates candy.
Don't we all?
Mm-hmm.
This is my chance.
For what?
This is my chance to get video of a dog without the dog knowing.
Mm-hmm. Do it.
Calm down. But like right now, this is still for us.
I got it.
We're in this weather.
Hey. Are you so sad?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Because you're gonna have awesome homemade pizza for dinner.
And you're not?
No. I don't know what I'm gonna have. I planned on salad, but the freezer froze all the, or the fridge froze all the salad greens.
Are you sad
Sorry,
you're
this
gonna
is
be
disorienting.
so alone?
Yeah. I am.
Sorry. I have to go.
I know.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Will you come here? Hi there.
Hey.
How are you?
Fine. How are you?
Top nachos.
Good.
What can I do for you?
You called me over here.
Move this mic closer to you. I thought maybe we could talk about how we met.
Okay.
How'd we meet?
You were working at a bakery in Berkeley,
It's true.
and I was living there, and I went in to the bakery,
She entered the bakery.
and you were working. That was the first time I was there, and I thought you were cute. And then I decided, like 2 weeks later, I was like, I'm gonna go to the bakery again, even though that scary guy is there.
Scary.
You intimidated me. You made me nervous.
Uh-huh.
So then I went in and I tried to talk to you,
Yeah.
but I didn't do a great job.
Well, I didn't really do a great job either. Was that the conversation we had about vegan restaurants?
Yeah.
So Tashina, you said something. What did you say?
I think I was like, hey, I've been trying to find like good vegan restaurants in the area and I'm having like a hard time. Do you have any suggestions?
And at the time I was not really... I worked at a vegan bakery and I got a lot of people coming in just with things that I felt were
Stupid.
annoying or just like, you know, a lot of people being like, oh, I could be vegan, but I just couldn't give up meat. Like, okay, dude. So when you said that, I was just like, Google it. Like, I don't have a hard time. It's super easy.
Yeah, you said, I don't think it's hard or something. And then you left. Like you walked into the back room and I was like, oh, I tried.
I was also really nervous too.
You were?
Well, yeah, and also, I mean, you know I was. And also, like, if I had thought you had any interest in me, then I'm sure I would have answered it differently. But I was, like, so nervous because you're so pretty.
Aww.
And I was just like, I'm just going to say the shortest answer, like the fewest amount of words I could get out, and then I'm going to leave.
Yeah,
Which is what I did.
that is what you did. That was cute.
Yeah, it didn't really get me anywhere. I mean, I guess it did in the long run.
In the long run, like a while later.
Yeah, you would come in and you would check in on Foursquare that you were there. Y'all remember Foursquare?
Way back in the day.
Comment if you remember Foursquare.
Yeah,
Foursquare still exists.
I think so. I think it's called something else now.
I almost think that it got acquired by Yelp.
That would actually make sense. I know it got acquired
Anyway, who
But
knows?
yeah, I would
Who
go
uses
in.
Foursquare anymore.
all the time. And sometimes, eventually I stopped going in when I saw him because you made me too nervous. But before that, I would go in and you would make me so nervous I would just blurt out random orders. And I had no idea what I was saying.
And then finally, you had checked in on Foursquare, and I think I added you as a friend on Foursquare. Like,
Yeah.
I was like on my break right after you had, and I was like, I'm gonna check and see if she checked in on Foursquare, and you had. And I think that was how I learned your name.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't think I ever. Yeah, in fact, yeah, because I know I definitely would not have asked you your name.
No.
So I must have seen it on Foursquare, added you on Foursquare, and then from there I had your name, so I added you on Facebook.
No, I looked you up on Facebook and I was at work and my coworker was like, I'm sick of hearing you talk about this guy. And she grabbed my phone and hit like friend request.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was telling her how you added me on Foursquare. And she was like, which one? And so I pulled up your Facebook page and I was like, I don't know, like, like his photos, I don't know what to think. I'm trying to figure out like what he's like as a person. And then yeah, she was like, I'm sick of this.
What he's like as a person.
Add friend. And then you messaged me on Facebook though.
Yeah, then I messaged you.
Yeah.
And I said that I wanted to buy you a beer.
Yeah, you said I'd love to buy you a drink sometime. And then I was
Such
like,
a dumb line.
and I was like, oh, be casual, like don't word vomit. And I said I'd be down.
Yeah. I was really sure you would say no.
Really?
I mean, I didn't think you were going to say yes.
Yeah. And then we went out and I had one beer and you
Me-
broke
me
your
too.
debit card.
Yeah, I was playing with my debit card and it was like old and brittle apparently, and I like snapped it in half.
And your boss's mom called you.
No, she was texting me.
Oh, yeah,
My
yeah.
boss's mom at the time, who was also the head of HR, was drunk texting me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was still living with my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
Well, she was living with me.
She was living at the house that you lived in.
Yeah. And then I moved out and I told her I would keep paying the rent for a month so that she could find somewhere else to live. And then I think she like just freaked out and left.
Yeah. She wasn't there anymore.
Right. I don't remember how she wasn't there, but she was suddenly not there. And then you had already quit your job before we met and were planning to move back to Oregon.
Yeah, so the day that you added me on Foursquare, I actually talked to you that day and I was like, yeah, like I feel like things here aren't panning out the way I want them to. I'm putting in my 2-week notice today and I'm gonna like move out of state because like it's too hard here. Like I'm working so much and I'm not making any money. And then you added me on Foursquare that same day.
Which you also, one of the things you left out of this story is that was part of why you agreed to go out with me to get a drink. You said on many occasions
It
that
wasn't
the fact
part
that
of
you
it,
were
like-
leaving the state had a role.
No, it had a role in where I was like, what do I have to lose? Like, if this goes horribly,
I'll just
like,
move to another state.
I'm moving anyway. So, like, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then here we are.
Well, not really. I mean,
But you wanted
you
to
moved to Oregon.
Yeah, I moved to Oregon. And after a week, booked tickets to come back and visit you.
Right.
And was here visiting you for like a week. And then I went back up and I was like not really finding a place to live and not really finding a job that I wanted. And so you were like, hey, this is crazy, but what if we moved in together?
Yeah.
And then we did.
And then we did.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've been living together ever since.
Yeah.
But we broke up. We were broken up for like 3 years or something.
Yeah.
A massive amount of time.
Mm-hmm. I thought we were talking about how we met, though.
Well, yeah, but is there more to that story?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I feel like there's more
All right,
to
well,
it.
let's jump back then.
Like, I feel like it was just like such a long, drawn out thing. Because the first time we met, I was living in my first apartment in Berkeley. It was like almost a year and a half before you asked me out on a date.
Did you already have Penny at that point?
No.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Go on.
So, yeah, I'm just saying it was like a long, drawn out thing of like me going in, us talking,
Well, I had
or
a
not
girlfriend.
talking. Yeah, but I didn't know that. And I wasn't like being aggressive. I mean, me
That's
being
true.
like like me saying words to you was me being like, oh, I don't know. Like,
I
yeah.
thought you were such a babe.
I thought you were so cute.
And all the people that you always came in with were like your like American Apparel like hipster coworkers. So I was like, she's way too cool for me.
Not true. Yeah, and then yeah, it took forever for us to actually like have a conversation though. Remember the time when I ordered coffee? And then
Yeah.
I ordered it from someone else and I was like, they were like, oh, do you want cream? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And they put it out on the counter and then he grabbed it and put it away. And I was like, hey, I was using that. And I remember being like, oh, like I had so much adrenaline from just having to say that.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Sorry, I took your creamer.
And you're like, oh, sorry. Yeah. You did something else. I think you knocked something over.
Yeah, I'm sure I did. And then I think I just went into the back.
Yeah, you disappeared.
Yeah. That was what was cool about working there, is if you felt awkward, you could just walk into the back and like just hide.
Just take off, yeah.
Yeah, and there were like little circle windows in the doors, so you could like kind of peek out and see if the people had left or not.
Yeah, so you peeked out and you're like, good, she's gone.
I don't remember. I think I just waited until Shannon came back. Anyway, okay, so you had your first apartment. And that's when we first met.
Yeah.
And then fast forward, you were like, you had told me, hi, applesauce. That's not what you had told me. You had told me that you worked at American Apparel.
Yeah.
And that you could get me a discount.
Yeah, because you were like, oh, I always wear their socks. Like, I wear their stuff. And I was like, cool. Like, if you want to use my discount, come visit me at the store. I managed both the stores in Berkeley, and I was like, I basically live there. Like, come up, and I'll probably be there. And then you did.
I did.
And
with my girlfriend at the time.
My employees knew who you were, and I remember, I think it was Michael. One of them was like,
I don't know this thing.
Hey, that guy from like the cinnamon roll store is here, but there's some chick with him. So should I just say you're not here and like charge him full price? And I was like, I told him he could use my discount. So like, I don't even think I talked to you. Did I come out? I don't remember.
No.
Yeah, I think I was like, just give him my discount. Like,
I thought you weren't working.
Yeah, no, I was there.
And they didn't give me a discount.
They didn't?
No.
Oh.
At least not that I remember, but also that was like 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And not that I cared, but I was just like, oh, okay, like whatever.
Yeah, I was totally there. And whoever it was that was working knew that you were like, they knew the whole thing and everything. And he was like, yeah, he's here, but like he's here with some girl. So like,
So you made the decision to not come say hi?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the first time that you've told me that story that way. Up until now, for the last 8 or 9 years, you told me that your coworker made the decision to not have you come out there. You told me that they didn't tell you till after I left.
Oh.
Oh.
That might be it though. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
The main thing I remember is like, I'm pretty sure it was Michael being like, he was here like with some girl.
The truth comes out. Finally.
I mean, it could have been either way. I honestly don't remember which one it was.
Yeah, that makes sense. It was a long time ago.
It was a long time
ago. It's kind of blurry.
Yeah, and I just distinctly remember him, like my coworker, being like, I can't believe he showed up with some girl. Like what an idiot.
She was my girlfriend. You didn't tell me that I had to
know.
date you to get a discount on socks.
You didn't have to, but I didn't know you had a girlfriend. That was how I found out. And my coworker was like, what does he think? You're like, just like...
This was before I asked Tashina out for a drink, by the way. Just so we're clear on the timeline.
Like a couple months before.
Yes, this is way before.
Yeah.
I did not have a girlfriend when I
No.
asked you out. Although I was still living with her.
She was living in your house, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah,
She was living in the house in which I lived. Anyway, not the point. Go on.
Not the point, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I just remember my coworker being like, what did he, like, yeah. What was he thinking? Like...
I was thinking I was going to get a discount on socks, and then I was robbed.
Don't know what to tell you.
Okay, and then what happened?
Then I think I avoided you for a while.
Yeah, that
I think I was
right.
embarrassed, and so I avoided you. And didn't go in for a bit.
Yeah.
And then I started to again.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of times, too, just when I would see you in there, I would not go in, even if I meant to, because you made me so nervous.
That's how you get the date.
Mm-hmm. You just avoid it entirely.
Completely ignore the person. Avoid going places where they are.
Yeah.
Dating 101 by Tashina.
Don't talk to them. Don't look at them. Don't be anywhere they're present.
You don't ever want the person you're trying to date to know that you know they exist.
No, or to know that you exist.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. You just close the curtains.
Close the curtains. Okay.
So that's how we met.
So that's how we met. And you don't want to get into the rest of the story of our relationship?
No.
What about our first, not our first date, but I think our second date?
When you took me out to dinner?
Did I take you out to dinner?
Yeah, you picked me up at work. I was closing.
Oh, right. Right. and you got in my car, which did not have a stereo because someone had stole it out of the stereo. It just had a big hole where the stereo should live, and you said, the first words out of your mouth when you got in my car were, I really like your stereo.
It just came out.
I was driving a Geo Metro hatchback. Hatchback? For some reason I want to say hashback, but that's
Hatchback.
not what it is. Hashtag hatchback. Try to say that 5 times fast.
Take cashback. I can't do it even once.
Yeah, you can't even do it.
Yeah, you picked me up and we went to Herbivore.
I think it's pronounced herbivore.
Herbivore. And then we had dinner. And then we went back to my apartment because I lived literally across the street. No. And we watched Planet Earth.
That's true.
And that's when you met Penny.
That was when I met Penny for the very first time.
Yeah.
She played with me.
Yeah, she liked him. She didn't usually like guys at all.
She sat on my shoulders. And I sat on your floor with her and she played like in between and under my legs and stuff.
Yeah, she was really into it. She was really sweet. And because she liked you, I was like, oh, he must be a good guy because Penny hates all males.
Wrong. Penny was wrong.
Yeah, and that was our second date. We watched Planet Earth.
That was our second date.
Yeah,
We
that was
watched
fun.
Planet Earth.
Yeah.
And then what was our third date? Moving in together? I think the third, well, when was it that I brought you a pastry on my birthday?
That was after our second date.
Yeah.
Because you were like, oh, I'm super busy this week and it's my birthday and I'm doing all this family stuff. And so I was like, I don't really know you well enough like to interject on any of that.
Right.
So I was like, I'm just gonna, like he said he's busy, so I'm just gonna let him be busy.
But I really wanted to see Tashina, so I brought a pastry home and then took it to you. And I was like, I remember being like, I can't stay and hang out, I can just drop this off.
Yeah.
Which was totally not true. I had nothing going on, I had nowhere to be.
Really?
Yeah, of course, I've told you this. I had nothing.
forgot.
I just wanted an excuse to come and see you without having to tell you that I was going there because I wanted to see you.
That's so cute.
And then I dropped it off and I was like really hoping you would like invite me in to hang out with you. But obviously because I had told you so intensely that I could not hang out that you're just like, all right, see ya. And I
Yeah.
was so sad.
Yeah, you were like, I have like 5 minutes or something. Like, yeah.
Not true. I had
If
all
I'd
the time in the
known,
world.
I would have. But I didn't know the etiquette. Like, I was like, we've only had 2 dates. Like, it's his birthday. Like, is it too much to, like, do anything? Like, I just didn't know.
Well,
That was cute, though. You rode your bike over.
I don't think I did.
Yeah, you did.
No, I'm pretty sure I drove because how did I carry that pastry on my bike?
Oh, yeah, good point. Maybe I just assumed you rode your bike. I thought you were wearing your bike shoes, though.
I don't know. Anyway,
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter. So, yeah. And then what? Or is that it? Do you not want to tell the rest of the story of our relationship?
Yeah, that's it.
You don't want to talk
Not
about it
right now.
anymore? Huh?
Not right now.
Sorry, folks. Tune in next time for the rest of our relationship. It was a roller coaster of emotions.